Hello everybody, this is Rob and Michael at the Benedetti Sessions, week 2 of our harmony warm-up, and I want to just very quickly recap on the 4 chord types that we learnt last week and we were singing. We had our major 7th, our dominant 7th, our minor 7th and our half diminished. So let's just remember what they are. Starting on a C, keeping in the tonality of C, we were working in thirds. So our C major 7th, if you remember how we built that up with our root, our C, our third, our major 3rd, our 5th, the G, and our major 7th, we get that. Let's just sing that once. Bum, 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 with only the root sounding on the piano. Bum, 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 come back down. Bum, 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 bum. And remember, it's so important to be able to pitch these notes against the roots so that we really hear the intervals, whether it's consonant or dissonant. Our second one, we got by flattening the 7th. To get this, that's our dominant 7th. So let's sing up that. Bum, 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 bum. With only the root sounding. Bum, 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 bum. Dominant 7th. And then we flatten the 3rd of that chord to get our minor 7th arpeggio. So let's sing up that. Bum, 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 bum. With only the root sounding. Bum, 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 bum. Back down. Bum, 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 bum. And then the one note we hadn't flattened, the 5th, that's going to flatten to become our half diminished. Yeah, sometimes called the Tristan chord, and of course it was used by many composers before Wagner. Let's just sing up that. Bum, 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 bum. It's only the root sounding. Bum, 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 bum. So there are 4 chord types. Now I'm going to add an extra element to it now, which is an extension. Now an extension to that chord comes from the actual scale itself. So if we just played a C major scale, you can see that we've got our root 3rd, 5th and 7th, but we've also got the 2nd, 4th and 6th degrees. Now, I'm interested in arpeggios here. So let's take our 2nd degree and put it up an octave. So it becomes 9 notes away from our root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to keep that 9th, and it's not going to change in any of our 4 chords. That's the really important thing. So we're going to incorporate that into what we sing. So just to give you an example, here's our major 7th with our 9th. Almost a little bit too high for me. Let's sing that together. Bum, 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 bum. Hear the dissonance between the bum. Let's sing back down. Bum, 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 bum. Flatten the 7th, keep the 9th, and we've got a dominant 9th. We're going to sing up that. Bum, 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 bum. Only with the root sounding on the piano. Bum, 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 bum. Very good. Now we flatten the 3rd for our minor 7th with our 9th. Bum, 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 bum. It's a lovely chord that. Actually, if you put the 9th back down the octave, you get a real sort of Ravel, Bill Evans type sound. We're going to keep it up there. Let's sing up that. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to keep the 9th there, but we're going to flatten our 5th to get probably one of my favourite chords, which is a half diminished natural 9th. Jazz musicians call it a Locrian sharp 2. Any of you who did my modal class in the Vaughan Williams the other day will know that the Locrian mode comes from the 7th mode of the major scale, But this one comes from, I'm going to be very technical for a moment, comes from the melodic minor modes, and actually all you need to know is it sounds like that. So let's sing it. Bum, 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 bum. It's such a gorgeous sound. Just with the root sounding. Bum, 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 bum. Hear all of those dissonances. Bum, 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 bum. Excellent. Now, I'm going to put two other chords into the mix, because one we haven't done is an actual diminished arpeggio, which I'm sure you all know what a diminished arpeggio sounds like. It's the sort of horror film sound. And we get that if we go back to our original major seventh, we flatten the seventh, we flatten the third, we flatten the fifth. If we flatten the seventh again, we get that. Many wonderful examples in the history of Western music. My favourite is the Schubert Two Cello Quintet, which starts like this. One of the masterpieces of our literature. So let's just sing up our diminished. Bum, 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 bum. With on the root sounding. Bum, 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 back down. There's our octave, bum, 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 bum. And the final chord, our sixth chord that we're going to work at today, and it's not a sixth chord, it's our sixth one that we've done, is a very important chord, and it's one that I want you to take the sound of away with you, and every time you hear it, in whatever piece you're playing, and it will be in almost every piece you play, particularly if you're playing Bach, and that is the dominant flat ninth. Sounds scary, but it's not. Let's just find a dominant chord again. We've got our major third, our fifth, and our dominant seventh. Now we sang up using a natural ninth. Do you remember just a couple of minutes ago? Now if I flatten that ninth, we get this incredibly tortured chord. And it has to go there. There's just no other place that it can go. And that chord, up until the 20th century, was usually the chord that composers would use to have the most dissonance and the most sort of tortured feeling, if you like. And it's very important that we can recognize that. I mean, there's so many examples of it. Let me think. There's a piano piece by Schumann. Even cellists, if you think about our second suite. Although there's a diminished element, it's actually a dominant flat ninth. Okay, very important. Because, well, I'm going to speak more about that next week, but let's just get the sound of it into our heads. So, singing from the root, third, fifth, seventh, flat nine. Everyone say flat nine. With only the root sounding. Bum, 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 bum. It shouldn't sound nice, and certainly with my voice it doesn't. But if you can pitch against that root, here it is. Now sing the D flat, our flat nine. Bum, 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 bum. You don't need to have a fantastic voice, but you do need to be able to pitch these notes, pitch these intervals, know these chords, know these harmonies, and be able to identify them, most importantly, in the repertoire that you're playing, so that you can understand how the harmony works and how it functions. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. I shall see you for more harmony in week 3.